On a warm, late summer afternoon, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between our visitors and the New York Jets.
Come on, fellas.
We're going to set.
49 to Mike. 49.
Red 80.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
We're going to set.
49.
We're red 80.
Get him. Get him. Get him.
Reset.
Darnold from the gun. Got an open man. It's a Nunwa. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Mike, boys, 52. Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I come.
On first down, it's Bell. And a look at Bell, who remains down after that play. Appears to have gotten shaken up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
I got you. 6 guys. Check that.
A first carry for Trenton Cannon. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Here's Darnold. He's got this to his running back, Ty Montgomery. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves. The chains. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Darnold now to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Uchenna Nwosu got the sack there.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. To throw is Darnold. He's going to rifle one. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 33 yards that time.
Let's go.
We go sight.
Mike 57. Here we go. Let's bring it.
Red 80.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
They'll run on first down with Cannon. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Slam, slam, slam. Jam him, jam him, jam, jam.
Now Darnold on 3rd and goal. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
Here we go, here we go. 60 yards.
I'm coming.
Fire.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
You don't want no problems with me.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Come on.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Get it.
2nd and 9 now. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Brian Poole that time there to get a hand on it.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Let's go
After
now.
an incomplete
70,
pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Hey, high 7.
54.
Shoot.
From the gun, Eason.
3 bucks.
He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Call that a gain of 38. A big march forward on the 3rd down conversion.
Ready, ready.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Eason. He completes it to Henry. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's scooped up by the Jets. Some guys just have a knack for creating turnovers. He's got a little bit of that going. He forced a fumble last week, another one there.
And it just drives teams crazy because they realize that certain guys, as you said, have that knack, and they're trying to keep them away from the action, away from the ball. But the best ones have that overwhelming desire, that overwhelming need to get to the football and make it happen, and that he does.
So following the fumble recovery, here's Darnold. On the screen, this is Cannon.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. A good pickup there on first as a screen pass gets him 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Double tight. Double tight.
Darnold. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watched that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Go red, 80. 49. 49.
3rd and 2, Darnold. And Darnold, he lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now running the Jets, sweep with Benjamin. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Ready, 18, Gator.
Mike 54. It's our field. It's our field.
Go.
On 3rd down, Eason sets up the screen to Gordon. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Don't be mad. It's more coming. It's more where I came from.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well.
Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Hatch it, hatch it.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. And that is incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Now Edwards to kick as he sends it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
On the ready.
59. Mike's 59. I got it.
Ready.
Running on first down, Eckler. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Last stop.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Back to throw. Eason. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 27-yard line.
Here we go.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Big grip, big grip.
Here's Gordon. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it.
To throw on 2nd down, Eason. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Check 4.
Hard. Get it.
Operating from the gun. Eason. Open man is Gordon. Complete. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. A first red zone opportunity here for the Chargers. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Looking to throw. Eason. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Looking to throw on second down. Eason, and his throw is incomplete. Mike Williams, the intended target, and that'll make it third down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Come on,
the Chargers on third
60
down.
more.
They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. From the gun, Eason. This is caught. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Nice touchdown, baby. Keep working.
Travis Benjamin, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Michael Badgley on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
Come on now, let's go.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. One play has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. Crowder's got it over the middle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Now Darnold, and he will find his man on the outside. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Check, crunch, crunch, crunch. Check, 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 check.
Darnold to throw again. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Quincy Enunwa that time, but it's going to be 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Throwing again is Darnold. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a...
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, LA.
Yeah. Way to go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Badgley on for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
So we have reached halftime intermission with the visiting Chargers on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, this fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on.
Taylor hit. He lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If the ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Gordon.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Ready. 70, Indy.
54, watch 54. I'm coming.
Let go.
To throw on second down, Eason. He's got it to Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Ready, 30 base.
7. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Ready.
Looking to throw on second down. Eason, his throw incomplete. Brian Poole that time there to get a hand on it.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
Down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, wahoo!
Mike's 54.
And
Operating from the gun, Eason. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up fourth. Now it's first.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Here we go. 50, plant.
59, Mike to 59. Here we go, here we go.
5.
2nd and 11. And this is complete. It's Allen. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Set, ready? 60, Pittsburgh.
You're trash. You're trash.
Look at me. Go. Get it.
First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Let's go, fellas.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. One more time, it's Cannon. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Let's keep moving. Converge.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
Let's go.
The Charger drive about to get going. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they? He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. This is Gordon.
It's run, fellas. It's run.
There goes Melvin Gordon. He's at the 40, past the 20, 10, and all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, 98 yards. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now it's Darnold. Caught by Montgomery. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right there.
Darnold from the gun. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Well-timed effort there by Derwin James. A sack from his safety position. Another try after the first down sack. Darnold, throw complete to Herndon. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 35. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
All day, dog.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, turn it up.
Faking the give, Darnold. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Joey Bosa picks up his second sack of the afternoon. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Back to throw, Darnold. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Uchenna Nwosu able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack.
Let's go. Big edge. Check your hot read.
Red 80.
Hey, Delta.
3rd and long, it's Darnold. And that will be incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down.
Let's go.
So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
57 to Mike.
Hey, Echo.
Coming to you.
And here we go on 4th. Darnold going deep now for Herndon. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on down's the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. This is Gordon as they go to him again. 12 yards there and a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Let's go now. 60 orange.
Come on. You better bring it.
Wide, wide, wide. Get wide.
Let's go.
On second down, Eckler. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
They don't want it, fellas.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Got it. 5'9", Mike 5'9".
Check pass. Check pass.
On third down, this is Melvin Gordon. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to fourth down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line.
Mike 57. Mike 57.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Darnold on first down. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw is Darnold. And this is incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
57. Mike 57.
To the air again, Darnold. Herndon's got it complete. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 43. Darnold, offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Again, Darnold. And Anderson's got it. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. The Jets on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Darnold now to throw. Finds his target, Montgomery. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Ty Montgomery, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Boys, bring it up.
The Charger drive about to get going. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all three timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. A first down run, not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Let's go. Ancient Gator, Ancient Gator. 59.
You don't want this.
Check 59.
A first throw here for the backup Taylor.
Here we go.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Rock it.
Fresno.
To throw on 3rd down. Eason going up top. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. Crowder now to return.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Go, lady. Mike's 57. 57's Mike. All right.
Here we go.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get this.
Red 80. SOS.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Red 80. 57's the mic. 57's the mic.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go.
Hey,
Here's Darnold.
check 13.
He's going to let it fly. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Anunwa, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
All day, every day, any day.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Check safety, check safety.
Now Darnold. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. The Jets on third down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
Kill, 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 kill.
Darnold to throw again. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Joey Bosa able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And this not always an easy proposition, Charles. You had a West Coast team that traveled east, but they got the job done.
And there's so much that goes into it because your body time and your body clock different from what you're used to west, because if you go east, you're going to lose up to 3 hours, right? So is your body going to be awake when it's time to play? A lot of teams actually rehearse it. They practice it. Maybe the week of the game, they move everything up to that time frame so guys get used to doing it that way. I remember when I played at Tennessee, when we had to go from east to west, our trainer, Tim Caron, said, leave your watches on East Coast time. Every